a bit rusty. I don't even know where to start. I can't even breathe. For audio listeners, that was me puffing on my asthma puffer because I literally can't breathe. Hi, hello there. Welcome back to the Mopping Up Milk podcast, the podcast where I have been on a hiatus for 2 months. Anyway, hi. Welcome back. I'm back, everybody. Round of applause. Yay. If you didn't notice, I've been away for 2 months. I literally haven't recorded anything for a hot minute, and I want to firstly say sorry. I'm very sorry for going for a little while. It was mostly out of my control. I'm here to tell you why I've been gone and that I'm back. Thank you to those who messaged and checked in and asked me where I was and checked if I was alive. That was really lovely. I love the welfare checks. I'm all good. I just had a lot going on. And I've been really stressed out. So, slay. I am recording this podcast on a lovely Monday afternoon in my new apartment. That is the first thing I need to talk to you about. I literally moved. That is one of the reasons why I've been on a hiatus. My old apartment, they kicked us out. Clickbait. We got kicked out of our apartment. No, we didn't get kicked out. We technically, they pretty much kicked us out. We were coming up to the end of our 12-month lease and they were just like, Bye. Yeah, they just didn't want to renew our lease. They didn't even offer a rent increase. They were just like, get out. And we were like, okay, all right, fine. So we've moved like 2 blocks down the road and we're living our best life. We're actually really enjoying this apartment. It's been great, but it's been very stressful because this is where the other reasons I've been away come in. I feel like when it rains, it pours, you know? Like it quite literally torrential rains, buckets, hails. Whilst in the process of moving, I also was going through the end of my uni semester, so everything was sort of ramping up and really stressful. I had a lot of placement shit I had to do. But then I was also unable to breathe. Yeah, cool. My lungs just decided they didn't want to function. And I did have a 1 week break off the podcast in April because I was actually in ICU, and I think I spoke about that on here. If not, sorry to tromba dump. I was in ICU because my lungs were not coping. I was on oxygen for a few days. And since that admission to ICU, I have been doing a lot of testing and trying to figure out what's wrong with me because I'm still having issues with the old breathing apparatus, if you will. So yeah, I've had a lot of testing and it's been really stressful because I have actually just been diagnosed with asthma as an adult and I've never had issues as a kid. So I'm like, where did this come from? So they're trying to figure out some underlying issues that are going on and we're still not to the bottom of it. But top line is that I have asthma and I'm struggling. Yeah, so if you see me puffing on my asthma puffer throughout this, mind your damn business. We love her. We'll keep her next to us. So yeah, there's that. That was also weighing on me. And then to top it all off, been dealing with a little bit of grief. Lost a family member. I get really awkward talking about this stuff and that's why I'm just like, dealing with grief. But yeah, let's just say it's been a rough few months and I needed some time to breathe and process. But guys, now I'm on uni holidays, so I'm feeling a lot better. A lot of the shit is cleared and starting to get figured out. So I'm feeling better and I want to start podcasting again. I just realized that this camera has been in the shot the whole time. But what a good segue. I'm starting to vlog. I decided that I'm in my vlogger girl era. We out here. I was talking about it in my vlog today, actually. I'm vlogging today. And I mentioned that on TikTok, I keep seeing how people keep posting, just post your content, just start now. And I keep seeing them and I'm like, girl, don't have to tell me twice. And I'm like, let's go. But actually they had to tell me about 1,000 times before I actually started to vlog today. So I'm going to try it. Hopefully you'll see vlogs come out on this channel. I've decided to do a little rebrand. Look at me, like big girl stuff. I'm rebranding. Not the podcast, not rebranding the podcast. The podcast is still going to be on this channel, but I'm just making the title of this channel Megan McMahon, which is my name, and it'll have vlogs and podcasts all under the one YouTube channel, and I'll just pop in the thumbnails and titles which is which, like whatever's a podcast will have the Mopping Up Milk branding, and then vlogs will just be vlog 1, vlog 2, whatever the fuck. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but expect to see some vlogs. because it's fun and why not? Wow, lots of updates. So yeah, obviously I've been going through a bit of a rough time, but I just want to say how important it is for you guys to, or anyone to surround themselves with people who really motivate you and like inspire you, because holy shit, if I wasn't surrounded by the people I surround myself by, I would still be down in the dumps and not recording a podcast right now. Like a week ago, I want to say, or 2 weeks ago, my boyfriend Tommy and I, we went out with one of our couple friends, Vivian and Hunter. And we went out for dinner, and then we went to a co-working space that Tommy has a membership at, and we sat in a boardroom and wrote down on the whiteboards brainstorms for all of our creative endeavors. And I just wanted to say how wholesome it was and give you your sign to go do a brainstorm night in a boardroom with your friends, because why not? You can book a boardroom at a lot of different co-working spaces. You can find one, or you can just do one at home. It was so motivating to sit there with a bunch of friends and just brainstorm for each other, come up with ideas for each other. Like Vivian and Hunter have a vlog channel together. I'll link it down below. You guys should definitely go watch it, where they vlog their life in Melbourne. And we would just sit there and then write down ideas for them, and they would throw out ideas for my podcast. And it was just so much fun and really motivating. And I don't think I'd be sitting here doing a podcast again if it wasn't for my friends. Yeah, I'm just really grateful for them, and highly recommend you could do that with a group of friends. Just go do a brainstorm night for your creative endeavors or whatever you're working on, like a project or whatever. And it's just fun to do it with your friends, because why not? I also went out for coffee with Vivian yesterday, and she was talking about her vlogs, and she was asking me when I'm getting back into my podcast. After I met up with her, I was just thinking about how grateful I am to have friends like that who will like check in on me and like make sure I'm still like giving it a crack, because I told her my intentions at the start of the year, which was to make a podcast every week for this whole year. So 52 podcasts, but obviously I've had a couple of months off, so I've got a lot of catching up to do. But it's like she also didn't give up on me. She was like, oh, so like when's the comeback? What's happening? It wasn't just, it might be a touchy subject for her, I'm not going to bring it up. She like holds me accountable, but just pushes me to give it a crack and not give up, because she knows I want it. I was like, damn, everybody needs a friend like Viv, and everyone just needs to surround themselves with people that are like-minded and are also giving things a crack that you're interested in. I think it's really important. What's that saying? We are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. I think that is really powerful. So I keep that in mind if I'm ever meeting new people or trying to make new friends. It's who do I want to be, first of all, and 2, how can the people around me make me that person that I want to be and help me to be that. So I don't know how this turned into a motivational speech, but it actually makes a world of difference when you're going through a tough time, like I have been the past couple of months. Yeah, your real friends really just show up, and it's kind of iconic and makes me want to cry and sit in a puddle of happy tears. I don't know where I'm going with this. I kind of just wanted to check in and say, hey, I'm alive, I'm here, and the podcasts are resuming from this week. So from that brainstorm night that I had with my friends and Tommy, we sort of came up with different ideas for my podcast and where I want to take it. The consensus was that I'm going to start vlogging and also have a podcast. The podcast will be more sort of in-depth thoughts and feelings about certain topics or whatever's on my mind that week. And then vlogs will just be my day-to-day life, having fun, all the activities I get up to, my life at uni as a mature age student. Also, I'm going to be vlogging my sort of fitness recovery journey, because if you don't know, I also have a ruptured ACL, and it's the second time I've ruptured it. So I'm not having surgery on it. So I'm trying to sort of find exercise that I can do without pain, but also makes me happy, because I come from a background of competitive basketball. So it's been hard to adjust to a new way of life without that sort of sport in my life. So I'm trying to find activities that I enjoy. So you can follow my journey about that on my vlogs. Also, I'm really loving Pilates. That's one of the activities I can do. And I just started using the Kick app, KIC app. It's by 2 Melbourne-based ladies, Laura Henshaw and Steph Claire-Smith, who have created like this fitness empire of empowering young women to treat their body right and just be kind to themselves through exercise and eating. And I'm really loving the app. So I think I might do a review of that in a vlog. Yeah, so that's sort of what you can expect from the different videos that will be on this channel. Let me know what you think of this little cozy corner. I'm trying to find new places that I can record the podcast in this new apartment, but I think I'm just going to film wherever I feel like it each week. I'm not going to have a set spot. I just want to keep it really like casual and just literally like we're having a D&M, because that's how I would like podcasts to feel. So that's what I'm going to do for myself. I just like to feel like we're sitting in a room having a chat, we're making friends and discussing things that are important to me. And I'm hoping that the people watching this can kind of relate to me, and we can sort of create a community that can chat to each other and like bounce ideas off each other. And I'm thinking of making like a group chat. I don't know how to do that or where to do that. I'm thinking Instagram. Where do you guys want to chat most? Is it Instagram? I don't want to do a broadcast channel on Instagram because you guys can't reply. So I'm thinking of making group chat. So if you want to be in my group chat, our group chat, the Mopping Up Milk group chat, please let me know and I'll figure out how to do that. Maybe we can all jump in an Instagram group chat, because I want to actually discuss things with you post podcast. Like if you want to discuss any of the topics with me, or like deep dive with me, because obviously you're interested and I'm interested, why not be friends and talk about it? Because vibes. Yeah, so let me know what works best for you, or if you have another suggestion, let me know. That's the vibes, guys. That's where I kind of want to go with this and what I want to do. Let me know if there's anything in particular you guys would like to hear me talk about, or if there's any segments or whatever that you think would be interesting. At the moment, I've got a few ideas that I'll come out with on the next few weeks, but I'm always open. Ears are open to your suggestions, because I'd rather make this more of a community thing and just have fun chatting with you guys and making new friends, because that's my vibe at the minute. How many times can I say vibe? Shot every time I say vibe. It's 333. Everybody make a wish. That's my toxic trait, actually. Does anyone else do this? When they see angel numbers on their phone, they screenshot it, like 333, 222, whatever. I don't even know what they mean. I just screenshot it. I'm like, how many times will I see this number? And then I never go back and check how many times it was screenshotted. It's just habit now. Anyone else, or just me? I don't know. Anywho, those who are audio listeners, claps for you. Thank you, because I don't really get that many listeners on Spotify, and I don't know who it is or where you come from, but thank you for listening. If you do want to watch the video versions, this is on YouTube. That's what I'm talking about in this podcast with the vlogs and the podcasts. That probably didn't make a whole lot of sense to you before if you're listening on the audio, but just so you know, I'm over on YouTube at Mopping Up Milk, but my username will be Megan McMahon from now on. So if anyone's confused, it's me. It's still me. I just changed my profile picture and my name. It's still the handle at Mopping Up Milk though. So hopefully you're not too confused. I think that's about all I want to say for this sort of comeback ep. I just sort of wanted to check in and say, hey, but next week I'll come back with more of an in-depth sort of conversation, and hopefully there'll be a vlog before the next week as well that you can check out. So keep an eye out, guys. It'll come out with the next couple of days, I reckon. I'm really wanting to sort of push that out because I'm having fun vlogging today. It's been really cute. And I feel very creatively fulfilled doing it. So that's why I'm doing it. I'm going to have fun. La la. Anyway, I'm going to actually leave now. Thank you so much for checking in and watching and listening. I will see you next week, guys. I will see you next week. I'm back. I love you all. Thank you so, so much. And have a great week. Yeah. Bye. I did it. I'm kind of proud of myself.